Hi Gemini, I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel that you need to know, then you can find all of that information, including the card decks that I've used for your reading, in my descriptions box and in my pinned comments below. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if you feel that it's applicable to your situation, but in reverse, that's not a problem at all. Right, so with this being general, you have to take what's applying for you and leave what doesn't, okay? I try not to blether so much at the start of the reads anymore because, you know, everybody just wants to get straight in. Right, make a wish. I do believe Aries had this one, Gemini. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or you might have Aries someplace in your own chart. And I'm thinking Venus or rising Jupiter for some of you as well. But yeah, make a wish, because wishes are being granted this month. Very, very much so. Also with this one, not to put a downer on it, but be careful what you wish for as well, okay? You will get exactly what you've been wishing for, so just make certain that it's in alignment with your higher self, that it's something that serves your highest good and something that's not going to bite you in the ass later on down the line. There isn't really any guarantees of that until you try it, right? But just be mindful. When you make this wish, be mindful. I like this energy. It's very, very peaceful. I do have to point out as well, with the illustrations on this particular card, this isn't just about being given something without it being earned. All right? A lot of this is to do with the hard work and dedication that you've already put in, okay? Because what is it that we say about luck? Luck is where your hard work and opportunity collides, okay? This is lovely. I really do like this energy for you, Gemini, especially those of you where I know, like for the past couple of years, you've been struggling. You've been struggling to find your purpose in life. You know, you've gone through quite a lot more recently. So this is kind of like things easing up around you, things getting better, things improving on the bigger scale. Yeah, so well done, Gemini. You kept yourself moving forward, and now you're seeing the efforts of everything that you've been through. The reasons behind why you've been through certain things in your life as well. It's starting to be a lot more clear, a lot clearer. Yeah, make a wish, Gemini, make a wish. Okay, right, we're going to start pulling your tarot, and we'll see how your person in love is seeing you, how they're feeling towards you, anything that they're hiding, and the actions that they're likely to take towards you. It's worth pointing out as well that my channel's routine is at the start of the month, it's all about you, and that's your general life readings, and then mid-month is more engineered towards love and romance, okay? So it's just in case someone asks, oh, why have you changed things up? I haven't, all right? Right, Gemini in love. Ooh, Seven of Swords, Aquarian energy, the Sun, Leo energy, Queen of Coins, Capricorn energy, Two of Wands, Aries. Oh yeah, okay, Seven of Swords, first card out, not a great start. It has come out with the Sun though, so there's something about intent here. And this is finding the intent behind someone else's behaviour towards you, right? Intent is everything. There is no such thing as black and white in life. That's not a thing. It doesn't exist. It's not real, okay? Everything is about intent. And when you start investigating the intent of someone else, that's when you completely understand this whole black and white thinking doesn't work. This is how they're seeing you, okay? So the one that you love, the way that they're seeing you, they're seeing that you're holding yourself back. You're holding secrets, you're hiding things, okay? But again, as I've just said, everything is about intent, all right? You're doing this for reasons of avoiding being sabotaged. That's your intent. Now, the one that you love doesn't see your intent, at least not just yet, okay? They're still trying to figure that out. They will see it, though, with the sun being here. They will understand and they will realise exactly why you were keeping certain things hidden. It's not because you were being nasty or malicious or anything like that. You just didn't want anybody to sabotage your efforts. And it's perfectly understandable. Let's be honest, in a lot of situations, that's the intellectual way of dealing with stuff. It's like, how is anybody going to sabotage what you're doing if they don't know what you're doing? You know, yeah, you're keeping secrets, but with very good reason. Right. You've then got the Queen of Coins and the Two of Wands. So the Queen of Coins is all about stability. Now, this is where it gets a bit interesting, and they're giving me very specific messages here. The Queen of Coins, in traditional tarot, it can be someone who is a farmer, a landowner, someone who flips houses for a living. It can also be someone who works with their hands, doing something tactile, so creative, doing something creative. Traditionally, it can be someone who makes jewellery. It can be someone who works with the elements from the earth specifically and turning it into something new. And they do that for a living, okay? I don't know why that's coming through. That's not come through in about 8-9 months for me with the Queen of Coins energy. It's coming through strongly in your reading, Gemini. So you could be keeping your future plans, specifically about your career, a secret from others around you because you don't want anybody to talk you out of doing that certain thing. You're kind of avoiding individuals who basically are just there to put a downer on everything that you're doing. There's nothing wrong with experimenting and finding out what works for you. And listen, there's nothing wrong with falling flat on your face every so often. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's how you collect yourself and pick yourself back up again that makes you who you are. And I've already seen in the reads that I've done for you, the past year, I would say, you have taken a lot of setbacks and a lot of knockbacks, and every single time you have picked yourself up and you've gone, fuck this shit, and you've done it again, but you've done it differently the next time round, and you've been a little bit more successful each and every time. It's bloody mindedness, and I absolutely love that. Okay, I think that's an amazing way to be, because you've tried to sort of change a little bit of something each and every time you've tried to do it again, and you've been a bit more successful every time. You have come into the knowledge, though, that not everybody around you can be trusted, and you have learnt to zip it, to keep your plans secret, for that exact reason. So we're seeing in this combination that the one that you love, they kind of know what it is that you're up to. All right, they kind of have an inkling, but they don't fully understand absolutely everything. All that they're seeing is right now you're being very quiet. You're being very careful, and they're seeing that there is a lot of determination in your energy as well, specifically when it comes down to your future. There's a power, there's a hidden power with this particular combination. It's like a rippling underneath your surface, Gemini. It's like you've got this plan, you know that you can make it work. And it's the vibe that you're giving off. It's nice. It's telling others around you, don't F with Gemini. Don't do it. Don't do it right now. Gemini's not going to take any prisoners with this energy. And I do like it. It appeals. Right, it's in their heart space, please, towards Gemini. Oh, thank you. The moon. Okay, so it's Pisces energy. 7 of coins is, I do believe that's Taurus. I've got an itch. Give me a second. Sorry about that, itchy leg. Yeah, the moon Pisces, 7 of coins is Saturn in Taurus. And the 6 of coins, it's more Taurus energy. It's moon in Taurus. Right, in their heart space. Okay, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because it's going from the 7 to the 6. Patience in their heart space. The one who loves you is sitting there, and they're being very patient, and they're telling themselves that any day now you're going to say what's on your mind. You're going to let them in on whatever this is here. You're going to let them in on their plans, and for some of you they will be included in these future plans of yours as well. I would like very much to clarify this moon. Where's the moon here, please, in their heart space toward Gemini? Thank you. 2 of Wands again, yeah. Okay, so you could be at a physical distance from this individual. You could be. You don't have to be. You're definitely mentally at a distance, purely because of your current tactics. And you know what? I understand. It's something that not everybody would understand. I get it though. Okay, this is necessary for you. It's necessary. So mentally, there's this divide between you. Physically, also, yes, definitely for some of you. You're on the same page here. A lot of this is playing out in the 5D rather than in the physical. High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so moon is fears, secrets, illusions. It can be delusions. Your person right now, this is someone who feels that the connection or the relationship is one-sided. Okay, they are definitely afraid of the future. They're afraid of looking into the future and seeing that you're nowhere to be seen. They can't handle the thought of you not being in their life. It's almost like they're telling me here that they need you in their life. Not to the level of like codependency, but it's more like, oh, I don't know. I think we'd have to take a deeper look into their energies. It's not a codependency energy. It's just, this is someone who's got a lot of love and admiration for you here, Gemini, in their heart space. And they feel that they could be deluding themselves about what this connection is. This could also be you as well towards the one that you love. This could easily be reversed. Either way, someone feels like they might have missed the mark or missed the point, or they've misread something with that High Priestess in reverse. There's a lot of emphasis here as well on what's fair. What's fair. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Libra as well. Right. What's this person hiding from Gemini, please? There's a secret that's coming out either way. I got sidetracked, I do apologise, because the moon is also about secrets. When the High Priestess comes out in reverse, it's like secrets being revealed. This is someone who wants to break their silence. Okay, what are they hiding from Gemini, please? Thank you. Knight of Coins, Earth energy. That's Virgo specifically. Okay. There's a paranoia here. The world off balance. Okay, so that's fixed. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. It's also Saturn, so it's Capricorn. Right. Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Two Queens. This, for some of you, not all of you, but for a small handful of you, this could be pertaining to a same-sex relationship, right? There's an element here of feeling stuck. Your person feels stuck in another situation. Like they literally feel trapped or entrapped. That there's some form of entrapment that's playing out between them and whoever it is that they're dealing with. Doesn't necessarily need to be another lover. It could just be like an overly domineering family member, you know, the type that has got a lot to say about everybody else's life, and just... You know who I'm talking about if this is resonating, right? They're hiding the fact that this isn't going to be a quick fix, right? I'm looking at someone who is quite likely desiring to move in with you, Gemini, but they've got something else here and they're keeping it hidden. They're unable to close out a certain cycle that will free them up to do this with you. They're hiding the fact that when it comes down to laying personal boundaries and expressing themselves in an intellectual manner, they're hiding the fact that they are not as advanced as you are. Because you don't really tend to have much of a problem with that, but your person struggles with that. They do struggle, which tells me that they're dealing with an individual. Again, it could be other lover. It could be a family member. You know, everybody's story is going to be different. But it's someone who... They can be quite abusive. Mentally, more so than anything else. To your person, which is keeping them stuck, which is keeping them from ending that cycle, that particular cycle that needed to come to an end a long, long time ago. They're asking here for a bit of patience. But how much time can you give this situation though, Gemini, before it gets to the point where you feel like you're having your time wasted? So that's a difficult question there that you need to ask yourself. It's like, how much patience can you afford? And is there such a thing as being too patient? Because you've also got your own life to think about as well. All right. Okay, what's the actions this person's likely to take towards Gemini, please? Ten of Cups, Pisces energy. Ace of Coins, Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And Ace of Wands, wow, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag, a brand new beginning. So your person is likely to get that confidence boost that they need. This is specifically the actions towards you, Gemini. Ten of Cups. That's one of the apex cards. This is what everybody is working towards in their life. Happy home, happy family, happy life, contentment. But it's contentment that is felt on the inside, and then it's shared with everybody else around them. And it came out with the Ace of Coins and another Ace. They will feel inspired into taking action specifically in the physical realm. It's strange because I did say when we saw this line here, I says this feels like a lot of this has been playing out in the 5G. In the 5D. Where did that come from? Has someone got a really shitty internet connection? Could that be part of the problem that's going on here? Someone's internet connection's crap. Yeah, energetically. Most of this has played out energetically, and they're going to be inspired to take action towards you in the physical. So you're going to see some kind of tangible evidence, Gemini, of this individual really working towards closing out the cycles that they need to close, freeing themselves up from whatever this emotional, mentally abusive situation that they find themselves in, and wanting this Ten of Cups with you. Finding their bravery. The blockage, Four of Swords, Libra energy. Rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate. In very traditional tarot, the Four of Swords can indicate sickness and disease. So the blockage could be as clear-cut as they're waiting for the current global situation to be resolved. They're very restricted right now on how much they can handle, how much they can deal with, what actions they can take, again, because of the travel restrictions and everything else that's going on. That would make perfect sense to me as to why the Four of Swords would be the blockage. It's also a blockage because I'm feeling, Gemini, that your person's not quite there yet. They're still figuring out their situation. They're still coming to terms with the fact that what they're dealing with isn't normal, and it's not normal behaviour, and that they shouldn't have to be putting up with it. So they're still, yeah, in a lot of ways they have been deluding themselves that they could make that situation work. In a lot of ways, yeah, they have been. They were hoping that that individual would change, but they never did. So they're coming to terms, slowly but surely, they're coming to terms with the fact that the situation they're dealing with is a sickness. It's unhealthy. And the Ace of Swords under there, what do you know? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, basing the truth of the situation has been a blockage, as have their feelings and emotions towards you, and the fact that they're not happy with whatever this BS here that's been playing out. Wow. Need further clarity, please, for Gemini. Ooh, reconciliation. Where did that come from? Someone from your past is returning to your life. I don't know where that came from, Gemini, because there was no indication that this was somebody from your past. So either you're dealing with multiple individuals, or it's confirmation again that the person who loves you, or the person that you love, is dealing with multiple individuals. They could be dealing with you and someone from their past. That's a possibility. Remember, this is a general reading. getting to know each other. Yeah, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So learning more about each other, giving this situation some time, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And at the bottom of the deck, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So one of you could be more leaning towards the spiritual side, and the other one could be leaning more towards the religious side. So you see these restrictions here. Now, this is strange. Those who are dealing with a love interest, who is dealing with family members who are far too interfering and rigid, they could be from an overly religious background, and that could be what's keeping them imprisoned in that current situation. That could be what's keeping you two apart. And they're like, Gemini, give me some time. I can figure this out. I've got a plan, but I can't enact on this plan just yet because of all these restrictions globally. You know, so whoever this is, Gemini, they're asking you for a little bit of a leeway, and you have to make the best judgment call for yourself on how long is too long to wait. So Gemini, please. Oh, a message for you. I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So they do love you. Sexual union. Honour the place in one another where you one eternal soul, for there you'll find true bliss. So there's an insinuation that this will come into union. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality, is surrounding you at present. Enjoy it, and don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, so honesty is required. And then at the bottom of the deck, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Wow. True love never dies, right? That's what I'm seeing in your read. So Gemini, please. Gemini, please. Thank you. Darkness. Long night moon. Okay, and for those who are into numerology, this is number 40. Right. It says you're entering a time of introversion, a leaner time, or a time to turn inward to plan and strategize. It is time to do shadow work, which will bring dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. And the positive affirmation that comes with this card is the darkness needs to be there as much as the light does. And the stone that it's suggesting that could be beneficial for you at this time is onyx. So, yeah, it's funny because I started the read with saying that there is no such thing as black and white thinking not to be healthy. Black and white thinking is very, very damaging, and everything is about intent and finding the intent behind certain things. Your person, Gemini, I am feeling that they're going through a bit of a dark night of the soul here. Okay, they have had everything that they once believed was true being called into question through this connection, specifically with you, right? And that, as you'll know, that's not an easy thing to get through. So they're actually sitting there looking closely at their family situation, their lifestyle, everything that goes with that, even their religious beliefs, their sexual orientation as well. That's coming out for some of you. that they're really analysing absolutely everything about their own life, and they're trying to figure out who they truly are instead of who they've been told that they are. And that's a really difficult thing to do. Okay, coming into their own authenticity. In the meanwhile, it's like you've already been through all of this, and you're kind of just playing the waiting game and waiting to see what happens when they come out of the other side of this. You have a soul growth reading, please, for Gemini. South Node, your karmic past, destined to release. Interesting. See, that's what you're learning. So Gemini, this could be you that's currently going through the dark night of the soul. Figuring out what it is that you need to release, what you can logically keep a hold of. Oh. Aquarius in reverse, originality, philanthropy and progressive imaginings. Thinking outside of the box. It did come out in reverse, so there's a nervousness. There's a nervousness to your energy. And it pertains to doing something that means that you have to go against the grain in order to find your happiness and your true authenticity. And then conjunction, a union, merging and coming together. So that's the end result. Yeah, Gemini, it's really 50-50, okay? This is either your energy or the one that you love or the one that loves you energy, right? Someone's soul lesson here at this point in time is all about their true authenticity. It's a difficult journey because it does require, for some, going against their religion, going against their family, any kind of rules and regulations that have been put in place, not necessarily with your permission. It feels more like something that was imposed upon you or your person. It's breaking free from that. This is part of the soul lesson, and the end result is a union of two souls who are supposed to be together. Oh, that's deep. Okay, right, so this next deck, it can tend to get a little bit specific. So this obviously is not going to be resonating for absolutely everybody, right? If you just consider this deck as bonus information for anybody who might need it. So Gemini, please. Thank you. Okay, so you've got G. Is that a J? Yeah, I think it's a J. I can never tell with this font. Bold. Okay, well it could be a physical attribute of somebody, or it could be someone who is making a bold move, B-O-L-D. Yeah, someone doing something brave. H, Y, and C. Okay, and your final deck, Gemini, this is very similar to the Rebel deck, so it can get a little bit naughty. This just to inject a little bit of light-hearted energy at the end of your read, so don't take this deck too seriously, okay? So Gemini, please. Okay, right. Inner peace is my bitch. Acceptance, better watch out. I'm coming for it next. All blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. Namaste, bitches. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Divine partnership. Could be a twin flame situation for some of you. Silence your inner critic. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Yeah, Gemini. I will say with this particular collection of cards, make sure that you're listening to your intuition. Like, genuinely, your intuition and not your inner critic. Oftentimes we tend to confuse the both, all right? And remember as well that your intuition is separate from your emotions, okay? So yeah, that's what I have for you, Gemini. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.